Starting. Looks to be good. Okay, it is up and running.
Babe. How come you look better than I do? What's wrong with this? I think my screen is smudged or something.
All right.
Out of focus.
We are. Why is that not? There we go. Transition this guy, and we should be good to go. And now she's taking pictures.
Take a picture.
All right, so we are doing this.
Oh, you're ready, set, go now?
Well, this is just for patrons.
Oh, because I was gonna put on Twitter really quick that we're doing this.
Well, this is just for patrons. So don't put that on there. We'll do a public one for everybody later.
Later, as in 30 minutes, right?
Yeah. Well.
Well, the whole point is now they have 30 minutes to see it.
But there we go. What's up, guys? We are live. This is a weird screen.
You're weird.
It'll probably take a while for everybody to kind of get logged in because they have to come in through. They have to get notified by Patreon that it's live. And oh, hey, Marie's already here. Hello. How are you? Good to see you. How are you? We just had a nice little
Great.
We'll take like 20 minutes off in between.
Oh, you need a break?
Well, yeah. So this one is just for you guys, patrons. Hello, Marie. I think you're the first one here.
I want your seat.
I gotta work the controls. You'll be okay.
So what do we do today, Bobby?
We drove from Bossier City, Shreveport, all the way back to Dallas, about 2.5 hours. We spent the last couple weeks. Okay, people are commenting. So if you guys are on Patreon watching it in like the window, be careful. If you're on Patreon watching it, kind of right-click on the thing, or if it says watching a YouTube video, click watch on a YouTube video because that's how we can see your comments. Like if you comment like on the Patreon stuff.
Okay, so here's comments.
Yeah, right there.
I think your spot's working better for you than this.
Hello, you're in Fort Worth. Oh, that's messages. So yeah, like I can't really get your stuff in real time if you're posting actually on Patreon. So right click on the menu on the window and click open in a YouTube tab, or I believe it actually says open in a YouTube. Let me just actually see. If I go to that, what does it say to do? If I click.
You're using this photo again?
I don't know. That's what it is.
But that's why I took the Mardi Gras pictures.
Okay, Laura, I'll work on it in a minute. This is just for patrons. The other one's going to be for everybody else. We'll do that. So yeah. So make sure you're watching it in the YouTube video. Like, copy the link and paste it in a new window or something like that. That's how we can see just your comments. Like if you're commenting.
Well, Marie and Swami get it.
Peter says hello. Yeah, Marie and Swami are in. So. And Jennifer Scott says, guys, you're here. Hey, Jennifer, how are you? She's Jen E-Dog. So,
hey,
yeah, make sure. Oop. Oh, my gosh.
Can I read these things? What?
Sorry, the guy, he just canceled. Are you kidding me?
No.
I bought ticket. Oh, my God.
Blood pressure spike.
So, yeah, I'm a little annoyed now. We moved everything around. We had a flight from Miami to the Bahamas and these like pretty cool biplanes and float planes, stuff like that.
3 planes on floats.
So we busted our butt to
come all the way back here early.
And he just canceled them. We booked flights and everything, so now we're out like $1,000 for the freaking flights.
Can you send them that?
I mean, I'll send them. Like, dude, I wish you would have told me this 2 days ago. I just spent $900 on airline tickets. I mean, you said we were a good deal. That's really annoying.
Babe, seriously.
Sorry.
Do you want to email him?
I'll do it later after this. I'm sorry, guys.
Do you need some wine?
Yeah, I need some wine. Thank you. I mean...
You're so frazzled. Your hair's messed up.
Well, we already just spent $2,000 on airline tickets to Thailand.
Yeah, this whole going back and forth to Thailand is breaking the bank.
Yeah, so
whatever you do, don't drop the camera.
At least we went to Shreveport last night, and at least we won a couple $100 at the roulette table. So I don't know.
Yay!
But we lost a couple.
So are we going back to the casino then?
Yeah, we got casino paper. Right? But it was gonna be really cool. We had like 3. It was a Pilates on floats, like the older version, the PC-10.
It's kind of that was the whole point
PC6.
of this live chat. I think it's gonna tell everybody what we're doing.
And then it was a Waco on floats, and a Cessna 206 on floats, and a Pilates on floats. And we were gonna go from Miami to the Bahamas and island hop in the Bahamas for like 2 or 3 days. Get some awesome footage for everything, and then we had to. So we booked our flight there on Monday. We're leaving Tuesday morning, and then we booked a 5 a.m. flight back to Dallas so we could catch our Thailand flight. It's just so annoying.
Okay.
Anyway,
let's not talk about it.
Yeah. So.
Our road trip was awesome.
Sorry, I just found that out, so that's why I'm bringing it up. I apologize. Okay.
Yeah.
Tell them about the road trip.
Our road trip was great. Bobby surprised me with a camper. He got on the 13th. Valentine's Day was the 14th. And then we set off on the 15th. And it was fun. And the dogs loved it.
Yeah. It was a 28-foot, it's a Forest River, like, Surveyor. It's got one slide out. The slide out made all the difference, though.
It did. Because we went to that fly-in with the dogs in an RV without a slide out. Yeah, and that's like 2 people and 2 giant dogs in a small hallway.
Yeah.
That doesn't work.
So, hey, Lawrence, make sure you right-click and open in a YouTube window, in a separate window from Patreon, because we can't see it otherwise. So I'm trying to see here. Hello. There we go. So I'm just trying to, if you're messaging on Patreon, we can't really see it live. Laura, did you go to the casino? Yes.
Yes. Yeah. Bobby let me go to the casino.
She won the first night. I won the second night. We played 2 different nights. We played once in Biloxi, and we played once in Shreveport. She won the first night, and then I won last night. So it was all right. We did good. I think the big winner.
I technically didn't play yesterday.
Yes, you did.
So it's not like I lost. I just didn't play.
She got mad at me because she's like.
He kept telling me what to do.
The dealer had a 5 showing, and she has 14, and she's about to hit, and I'm like, no, do not hit that. And,
Babe,
and then of course,
every hand you told me what to do. That was the problem.
Well, it's because you were thinking about stuff like that. I mean, that's a no-brainer.
It'd be like a 10, and I want to double down. You're like, no, and I'm like, I do it every time.
Well, against an ace, you don't double down.
Whatever.
Okay. Anyway, so hello from the UK. What's up, Peter? So yeah, we played roulette last night at the Margaritaville Casino in Shreveport. That's a pretty nice place if you've never been there. We stayed at the my hair all jacked up. We stayed at the Diamond Jacks RV park. It was like $30. So although
they had a huge line to check in there, the longest line I think I've ever been in.
She had to bring me a beer in line. I mean, like I'm sitting there. I'm like, hey, I'll be right back. I'm going to go check in. And copy and paste. And sorry. There's Jen. How are you doing?
Hey, Jen.
So there was, it was like 30 people in line at least. And I'm like, oh.
And it was cold.
And I send her a picture. I'm like, I'm going to be here a while just to check into this, the RV park. So she brings me a beer in line. It was kind of nice. So.
Yeah.
Live chat in UK time. Oh, it's got to be like 10 p.m. there, huh, Richard? So, in the UK, I had to fire up the laptop to get in the chat.
Oh, wow.
Well, thank you, Jen.
I know that struggle.
Jen E-Dog, she's a model for Malibu Strings. That Jen E-Dog is, that name, if you search Instagram, she'll pop up there. You got, what, 150,000, 200,000 followers on there?
I would say tell me your secret, but I think I know what it is.
But, yeah.
You already tried to share it with me.
Yeah. But it's wear as little as clothing as possible. But she's working on trying to get Malibu Strings to sponsor a little trip.
If I had a body that
Thaddeus,
hard,
what's up, man? How you doing?
Thad, guess what? Our plans just changed.
Yeah, we're not going
He's
to Miami
delivering a
now.
helicopter here or something.
Oh, really?
Thad, when are you going to be in town?
Hey, we got tickets to Miami already if you bring one back. There you go.
Let's just go there anyways.
Yeah. So, William says hello from Alabama.
Us, remember?
What are you talking about?
Han said she'd host us.
In what, Miami?
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll see. We'll talk about it later.
I think we should do that.
I don't know. Well, yeah, of course, it'd be a half-naked Malibu Strings. I mean, it'd be some creative editing, for sure. Yep. 10 o'clock in the Netherlands. All right, right on.
All right.
I did that. I recently did. I don't know why that reminded me, because the Netherlands, Neanderthal, it rhymes. But like.
Oh, guess what? Fun fact about Bobby. He got his genealogy.
Yeah, I did the 23andMe thing. And I have 97% more Neanderthal genes than anybody. So, like, there's only 3% of the population has more Neanderthal genes than me. I'm like in the 97th percentile. So like I have a lot of Neanderthal genes compared to like everybody else.
So we need to protect you. You're like an endangered species.
I am an endangered species. So Jen, no, sorry, no drinking a gallon of milk on this one. It only got like 8,000
We still have half a gallon.
No.
If you'd like to just semi-try.
No,
I think we got the likes.
No.
Bobby hates milk, so I was really looking forward to this one.
I don't like milk. Oh, I was going to puke for sure.
I drank it after he bought it.
I saw another YouTube channel. If you don't, they're really cool guys. If you're into cars, another YouTube channel, it's Donut Media. Like donut, like the food, but DONUT, donut, like cars or media or something like that. They're like a car place, and they're really cool. And so they did that challenge, but they have like 400,000 subscribers. So and they did it, but Thad says he was ferrying a helicopter to Texas, got sent back to West Virginia to get another, take Northlook to film Wicked Tuna. Oh, well, you're on Weatherhold, right on. Well, that's cool, man. You get to be in that.
That's pretty cool.
Scott Van Dyke says hello from San Diego.
Hey,
well,
San Diego. We like San Diego.
Yeah, I'm trying to if you're actually commenting on a Patreon page, I'm trying to answer as best I can. They kind of pop up here, but if you want to be in the regular chat, you copy the link and open it in a new window, and that'll go to a YouTube window, and then the chat will be up on the right hand side where you can actually chat.
I try to be the director of communications. I really like Twitter, by the way. Twitter's like my new pastime. Especially on road trips.
I just can't get it. Yeah, she just sits there and Twitter the whole time. She does. She's got 2 phones. And so she's watching Netflix on one phone. She's doing that.
I'll literally be like this the entire time.
And she's watching Netflix, and I'm just like, okay. Well, I listen to podcasts the whole time.
You don't even talk to me.
Yeah.
For hours.
John says hello from Huntsville, Alabama. Right on. And Lance says I'm envious of you guys. I'm actually at the Bronte Harbor Yacht Club. Oh, right on. A snowstorm. Oh man, it's gonna be tough. Going to have to go to Home Depot for repairs. Oh no. Man, you got some bad stuff going on. Where is Bronte Harbor Yacht Club? Be sure to, like I said, open this in a new window so that.
What changed is we were doing this live chat to surprise everybody with the coolest flying Doodles thing we're going to do ever. Yeah. I've never been in a plane with floats. Have you? I've never landed on water in a plane. Everybody does this in Alaska, but it never happened for me. So I literally was at Flying Doodles with Bobby while he was filming, and I was like, if you ever get offered to go land on a float plane, I have to be there at work with you that day, Yeah. And I say that, and we walk inside, and he's shaking everybody's hands. Hey, how did the flight go? Meeting some other people. And they're like, hey, would you like to go to the Bahamas? We've got 3 float planes, and we're going to island hop, and we'd like to film for all of them. And I was like, what?
Yeah.
And they're like, we have extra room, so yeah, you both can come. And I was like, oh my God, this is so amazing. Let's go buy swimsuits. And now we're not going. He just got the email right when
just literally. I was reading a message from a patron on my email because it pops up on my email when you guys comment on there. So I was trying to comment as best I could, and it says, "Hey, sorry, I had to cancel." I'm like, I emailed back and forth. There's 2 or 3 days. I'm like, "Are you sure? Are you sure? These are the dates. These are the dates." Because I'm buying airline tickets right now. He's like, "Yeah, man, good to go." So I just spent $900 on airline tickets.
I say we still go.
It's just gonna be more money. I mean, then we got to get hotels and all that stuff.
You can stay with my friends. They're fun. You like them.
We'll see. We'll talk about it later.
Okay.
Larry, hello from Dallas. Right on. You have lots of patrons on here. Yeah, I think 35 are actually in the YouTube window. I don't know how many people are watching from Patreon. Thank you. I tried to do the Patreon thing, like it pops up in its own window and all that, but it seemed kind of difficult, and I didn't want to trust it. So we're going to do one of these here with just you guys for another 30 minutes or so, and then we'll probably do an open one up to the general public.
So our future plans are, sailing-wise, we're going to go do our flotilla. And then we have a lot of stuff in Thailand. I feel like half my life is in Thailand right now. So we're going to be, I think, mainly like moving out of Thailand, coming back, and this is our home base again. But the good news is we're going to the Mediterranean. Mm-hmm. So far we have 2 small trips planned.
So, yeah, so Steve and Loretta, awesome people. We met them. I met them when we first made it to the Florida Keys.
On your first, sail almost, I think, of Sailing Doodles.
We were sitting at the bar with them when we got 1,000 subscribers or something.
Uh-huh.
And so we talked to them, and they bought a boat last year. And it's I think it's a 47 Fountain Peugeot.
Yeah, you inspire them to just get out there and do it.
And so their boat's in so we're gonna go sail with them in the Med for a couple weeks in June, and then Dylan McGaster is another YouTuber.
He had never sailed before, and we met up in La Paz together and took him out sailing. Since then, he's gone to sailing school, got his own boat. Yeah. Did a lot of work on it, and he's in the Mediterranean, so he asked us if we want to go sail with him too.
So look him up, Dylan, Dylan, McGaster, Magaster. He's got his own YouTube channel. He mostly does like van life type stuff, but he recently started doing sailing stuff. He's got around 500,000 subscribers. Good dude. So we're gonna go sail with him.
Super fun, energetic, interesting.
Yeah, really.
Everything
energetic.
Resourceful. Yeah.
So all of June will be in the Med, and then it will probably be somewhere in the Caribbean for at least a week or two in July. We got a meeting tomorrow with one of the head guys at Island Spirit to talk to them about boats. We'll see how that goes. They want to make a deal with us, and they kind of offered a deal. We're going to kind of talk to them about it because
I'm having seriously live aboard withdrawals.
Well, we were in
I'm need therapy.
We were in the trailer for the last couple weeks. Pretty much the same thing. Yeah,
that was a nice little fix.
So Richard was asking about the Mediterranean, and then Skip. Lots of float planes in the Puget Sound. Right on. Hey, head up there. You can still get the swimsuit. Oh, do the.
I know I did. I kind of just wiggled a couple in the cart the other day.
Marie says she really enjoys your Instagram stuff. So yeah, if you're not following her, it's at FML Laura.
Yay.
And Jen likes your eye makeup.
Oh, thank you. I know my hair's kept. I feel
Medic
nice.
Macaulay, thank you. So cheers to you guys for being patrons. Thanks so much.
Cheers. Thank you.
We need to do these patron only things a little more often. Sometimes it's hard to find the time. I don't know.
Well, if you need to talk to me, I'm on Twitter.
If you watched it from your phone, the chat opened right up. Okay, well that's interesting. And then I don't know if he's watching there, but you got Brett is down in La Paz getting drunk right now. So
Brett is having a heyday. Actually, it's carnival there.
Yeah, it's carnival.
He is roaming the streets. There are lights and rides and parades. That was a really.
Had he just emailed us 2 days ago, we could have stayed in New Orleans for Mardi Gras and stuff.
Babe, you need to not think about shoulda, coulda, woulda. It's gonna be fine.
It's $900 down.
It's all right, babe.
Okay. Maybe I don't know. I'll
just next time you're in a casino, just bet it all on a 19. It's my favorite number. Just do it.
Yeah. I don't think 19 hit last night, but I played the numbers around it and I won quite a few there. You're on Patreon, so Don says on Patreon the chat is working. Yeah, but see, Don, if you're applying on there, it doesn't come up in real time. It goes to my email first and does it then. But that's all right. It's okay. I'll try to do that. Maybe they're still shopping for your birthday present. Yes, we'll do that. That was really. What did you guys think? A little editing required for live chat. Yeah, absolutely, Roger. It's nice. We used to do these a lot more, and I think for you guys and for our hardcore fans. It is really cool, but it kind of detracts away from getting new stuff, and that kind of hurts. It hurts our overall views, so we haven't done them as much.
Is that what it hurt?
Well, the thing is that
I thought what I thought and what I take from the whole experience is people get confused on where we actually are and where the videos are, and then we just spend a lot of time explaining. Yeah. Where we are versus
that's part. There's Dawn on YouTube. Thanks, man. Hey. You're supposed to be going on break on Wednesday. Well, we're not leaving until Thursday, so we'll see what happens. But let us know. Your plans just changed. Can't fly the helicopter. Okay, due to weather.
That's sad.
But yeah, so there's that. I mean, okay, our videos that just came out, we were still in Thailand, but we're here now. Our videos coming out next week. We'll be in Indonesia, and then we'll be back in Thailand. People are like, well, what do you do in the States? And it's just like,
yeah,
okay. And then it does so. Say somebody just started watching our videos and maybe they're not even a subscriber yet, but they watched a couple of our videos and they come back the next day and a live chat pops up and we're sitting there talking for an hour and they're like, I don't really care. I just want to watch that. So they unsubscribe or they stop watching or something.
I will say it was a lot of fun when we were, on the delivery and we got to do a live chat in all these new places. Yeah. Even though the internet was a struggle, but it was still fun.
And then the dailies we've been trying to do is we'll get back on those once we get on the boat next week. for sure. We'll be doing daily, like the little daily stuff there. So there you go.
Yeah.
From Nola, if you had room, you put you up. Hey,
I know. Thanks, Gavin.
We're already back in Dallas now, so had we known, we would have stayed out longer.
Well, we got our tickets through American Airlines. It's been over 24 hours, right, since the purchase?
I think so.
Yeah, I think we barely missed it.
Yeah.
Because if it hadn't...
yeah, I booked it on the 1st. At...
The 1st?
Oh, wait. At 6:36
p.m. What month is it? Oh, my God. You might have it 2 hours. You might be able to change something.
I will call them as soon as we're
done
with this.
Yay!
Maybe we'll get that money back. I don't know.
God is on your side.
Yeah, well, we'll see.
Good karma, babe. Good karma.
Yeah, Roger's right. We need to do live chats more for patrons only, at least. So we'll work on that. So
I like doing live chats. Mm-hmm. The puppies are knocked out.
Yeah,
on the
they're
couch.
Downstairs. Yeah,
they are. Wait, I just heard movement.
Oh,
here they come.
Here comes one. There he is. Come here.
Bum-ba-da-bum. Who is it?
That sounds Maverick. Hey, buddy.
Maverick.
Come here.
Giant number 1.
He's a little smelly.
He's smelly because I'm pretty sure his brother peed on his head.
So
we need to not kiss
Mom,
him.
My dad's here somewhere. My mom is actually with my grandmother. She's not doing very well. We're gonna go see my grandmother tomorrow.
She's in her mid-90s.
Yeah. Oh, so if Mom, you're watching, hi. We probably should have told her.
She's been doing an amazing job though for being in her mid-90s.
You know, I should probably text my mom.
You should.
And tell her we're live on Patreon. I'll tell her that. Anyway, so we're gonna go see my grandmother tomorrow. She has congestive heart failure, so she's not doing real well. So we're gonna go see her tomorrow. So there you go. Variety of boats and locations that you guys are part of the other channels, which is good. Thank you.
That's what we were thinking too.
Yeah. We're still trying to. I mean, so we've kind of made the deal with Island Spirit. They've got the boat in. They got the boats in Thailand, which is great. Been really cool doing that. But we'd like to get either on with like a worldwide charter company.
Yeah, so it's a new boat, new spot.
Yeah.
Constantly.
We're doing one with a company in July. We'll see how that works. Mm-hmm. If it goes well and they get some business from it, then maybe we'll see here. So we'll see. And then we'll see.
Try to reach out to some people during the boat show too.
Yeah.
Let them know what our idea was. And their ideas at the boat show are, hey, buy a boat, and we'll put it into a charter fleet for you when you're not using it. And we're like, whoa, don't we wish?
So, I mean, the stuff with Beneteau wasn't bad. It was cool. I got the president of Beneteau's America. I got his card, and then the head salesman, I got his card, and then the stuff. So, I was basically the Beneteau video that came out, was it yesterday or... It was yesterday, 2 days ago. It's already got like 130,000 views. So, so Monday, Monday I'll email them and say, hey, we did this video. It's 90% about Beneteau. What do you think? And it's got 180,000 views.
That has to be one of our best boat tour Tuesdays.
Yeah, it's done.
They're
really
usually
well.
like what, 30 to 40,000, something like that.
Yeah, so we'll see.
So it's 3 times as much in just a couple days.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Check with Sunsail. Yeah. The only people that have actually emailed me back has been Dream Yacht Charters, and they said, thanks, it sounds interesting, but we're not, in the
position quite yet.
And like I said, we're meeting with Island Spirit tomorrow. We may still buy one of their boats. Just kind of
I think what's killing us right now compared to other people sailing is they aren't flying back and forth.
Yeah.
Like our flights are killing us right now.
Yeah, I mean it's thousands.
Limiting.
I mean it's $900 and something each round trip to Thailand, and so then she's coming back and work for a couple months, and then I'm hoping I have enough footage to fill that time, and then we'll start sailing again in June.
Or babe, we could just let's just go get one of those holes that were wrecked in a hurricane.
I looked at a couple of those. I got online and looked at a couple of those. Like there was it was a 2017 Fountain Peugeot 47, or a sun sail or whatever it was down there.
Let's just take the last bit of our money and just sail or fly into the middle of the Caribbean. Yeah. We can naked and afraid it, find a hull,
it was like, yeah, they were selling it for like $25,000, but I'm like, ooh, it's gonna need some more. Like it had hull damage, everything was gonna need to be replaced. I'm like, you know, okay, it would cost you $150,000.
Well, I was looking at it. I'm like, gosh, is that like a halfway camouflage paint job?
No, that's where it was submerged for a month.
Yeah, that was half the boat underwater and the other half sticking up and still white. And I was like, oh, yeah.
All the salvageable boats that were like, you know,
perfectly tipped over,
well, easily rebuilt, they've already gone.
Yeah,
I mean, so you know, and we don't have enough money to do that anyway. I mean, it was basically our last dime to get this trailer. I paid.
Yeah, it was.
Like with
what were we? Where did I want to go? I wanted to do something or buy something or something. He's like,
yeah, I know.
He's like, slow down. We're on our last couple $100.
Yeah, I know. Like a couple weeks, like last week, I was like, I have $300 in my account. That's it.
So, we had just got to Miami too, and it was like, oh, so we're as far away from home as we can possibly be.
Yeah. Like we've been paid since then, but I was like, we need to take it easy because I was like, it's still like 2 or 3 days.
Because he had bought the trailer.
It's 2 or 3 days in payday. I need to make sure we're okay, and we made it. So okay.
We did.
Yeah.
We made some sandwiches.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely invested in the beer first. Priorities.
Yeah. Where is the rough seas? As far as I know, it's still down in Puerto Rico. I gave it to the guy down there, and somebody's been living on it. In an Anchorage, I would think it's probably pretty rough right now.
You know what? I think at some point
I wouldn't.
You should go visit it.
Yeah. If we
you should do a boat tour Tuesday on the rough seas.
Sure. I mean, when we go back down to Puerto Rico sometime, yeah, absolutely.
That would be awesome.
Yeah. How's the volume level, guys? It looks like it's peaking a little bit sometimes. Is it what do they call it? Peaking out or whatever? I don't know.
So I mean, I'm getting a little bit more and more serious about this naked and afraid thing. I followed like a lot of the winners on Twitter now. And the new season's about to start, and like the first one, they're in Alaska, naked in the snow.
So they've already filmed the whole season.
I know, but it's about to. You can watch them.
Right. Well, we had one of the producers said he sent along our stuff to their stuff, so we'll see that.
Yeah, because we want to do it together.
Okay, Kenneth says paycheck to paycheck. Welcome to your life. I hear you, man. There was a brief time about 5 years ago where I had a little cushion. Now but that was like when I was actually working. I had a flying job.
Nursing's a good gig if you go to work.
Yeah. Syndicated TV show in your future.
I'll do it with you, Jen.
I don't think. I mean, yeah, that'd be cool, but I don't. I think that's. I don't know. I think the time for that is past. I think they probably could have done a show, like we're doing a couple of years ago on regular TV, but now I don't know if you could. I mean, you could, but I just don't know if it would sell well because, I just don't know. I don't know. I'm not a TV producer. I just don't know. I know their whole thing is changing a lot, so we'll see that. You're the Burns and Allen of sailing.
Yeah, I was like, explain that to me because you know everything.
I don't know what Burns and Allen is.
You don't?
No. Is that like a
lions, tigers, and bears? Oh my.
Yeah. You're not doing naked and afraid unless it's a warm beach. Yeah. Well. You're always naked, but you're not afraid to be naked, so.
Me neither.
That's true.
I'm just naked, scared about all the. They said all the ants and mosquitoes. And
it happens more often than you guys think. I'm sitting there and we'll be hanging out somewhere and be like, oh, she's not wearing clothes anymore.
The best part was sailing alone because I didn't have to worry about laundry anymore either.
Yeah, Kenneth. Yeah, sorry, man. Kenneth wanted the new Beneteau 45 for.
We'll see. Just put some very lovely comments on that video because, we're going to reach out to them and see if we can make a sweet deal.
What's that?
Beneteau.
Oh, I doubt it's going to happen.
Yeah, I know, but still, you never know. They might hit you back in a year from now.
Yeah, we'll see. It makes sense. You would think my monohull manufacturer, because everybody's going cat these days, and you would think that a big time, monohull would maybe want to get an influencer back on a monohull, like a new one, and say, look, and it really was nice. Honestly, it was so nice on the inside.
I forgot I was in a boat kind of thing.
That's the thing is that a $500,000 catamaran versus that $500,000 monohull. That monohull was so much nicer. The finish out on the inside was nice. having the master stateroom that big. I mean, the catamaran staterooms are not that big.
I was so impressed.
Yeah.
By the master.
The downside
compared to
the anchor stuff is.
So in a catamaran, your master suite is just like a really long, fat hallway where your bed is always at the end. Your bathroom's kind of at the other.
Yeah,
it's not really even that. Well, it's like a hallway.
Yeah, but it's maybe the whole thing is like the width of a queen bed at the most.
Yeah, and the monohull, I couldn't believe how fat the bow was in there, and it was like you had like a whole nightstand, giant window, overhead space, closet, and then your own bathroom. It was just so much happening on each side.
Yeah, it was nice.
And a huge bed in the middle.
Yeah.
I was like, what?
They each have their positives and negatives. I mean, it'd be a tough call.
So if you haven't seen that video, check it out.
Yeah.
It's the Beneteau. It's the last.
So George Burns and Gracie Allen. I know who George Burns is. It's Oh God, You Devil. I remember that movie, and he's been in a few other movies that I can probably recall, but I don't know. She probably has no idea.
No.
Yeah.
I was hoping you would tell me.
He's an actor.
Okay.
He probably passed away 20 years ago, or at least. I don't know. I mean, because he was old when I was a kid. And
you're older than me?
Yeah. Yeah, a little bit. So you guys are too young for everything I say, yeah. There could be snakes on...
I know. And now they already know that's my weakness. So that's totally what's going to happen.
Mm-hmm. Aft master cabin is better. You're right, Kenneth. I mean, absolutely. An aft master cabin is better. The problem with an aft master cabin is then you need a center cockpit.
Well,
because like the Beneteau has the aft cockpit, and so there's no real space. I mean, you could put that there. You have to move the engine forward a little bit. And
I just kind of don't want a room next to an engine again.
Well, yeah. I mean, that's why they have the forward master cabin. And yeah, in rough weather, underway, it's not as good. That's absolutely true.
Yeah.
But when you're an anchor, it really depends. I mean, okay, can you trade, the occasional overnight sail where you're trying to sleep in rough weather? It depends on what you want. I mean, like obviously we were crossing the Pacific and going that whole route. I mean, we were at sea a lot of the time, and
yes.
it would have been a pain in the butt.
Well, I'm just imagining, when you have a trailer and you're trying to haul stuff in your trailer behind your truck or whatever, and you get those big straps.
Yeah. Yeah, just strap yourself in.
Strap yourself in your bed.
Yeah, but you're still going up the way and everything.
Like,
but
the
problem is that
finish the thought, then
sorry,
read a comment.
Mom's but is it? It's just hard to do. I mean, so if I would trade having a master cabin forward for not great weather. But anyway, sorry.
Bobby wants to do smaller trips. Not like 3-day minimum stints.
What do you mean?
Like every island group that we went to was minimum 3 days at sea.
Well, yeah. Well, that wouldn't be that bad, but
sailing Thailand was a completely different experience. I'm
great.
Like, is this what everybody else in the world's doing?
Most people, yeah.
I'm like, what?
Hey, Dad, see you
later. Do you
man.
even call this sailing? It was just.
Yeah.
I feel like I could do that single-handedly.
Yeah. Well, Gavin says, the width of a queen bed, you poor fella can find in tight space with Laura. I understand. Yeah, that's not so bad. The space, like there, the bed is not bad, but it's the fact that you don't have a closet, really. There's very little storage. So.
Cheers, Thad. What's up, Brett?
Hey, Brett. What's up, man? Figured it out.
How's a carnival?
Yeah. So. In a sailboat race, kind of. Oh, he's in the parade. They're probably at La Paz. Laura, so call the airline. Come back with part 2 of your live chat for everyone. Yeah, we'll do another 10 minutes here, and then I'll call the airline, see if we can make it happen. I don't know. We'll see. It was ticketed at 6:30 yesterday evening, so by who knows when I actually did it. I don't know. We'll see.
Because we changed time zones a few times.
Yeah. For Chicago, for St. Pat's. Well, we're actually we're headed to Thailand, so it's not too late if you guys want to do it. I'm sure they can make it happen. Come to the flotilla. It's $2,000 for a cabin, plus I think there's a fee. I'm not sure what it is now, but there's a fee per person, like for food and booze and stuff. Come
they
sail with us.
They should fire discount it.
March 10th. Yeah, hey. Well, actually, you already get 10% off of that, so It's only $1,800 for being a patron. You get 10% off, so it's only $1,800 for a cabin. So there you go.
Is St. Patty's Day in Maryland? When is St. Patty's Day?
On the 17th. Is that right? No. It's always like
Fat Tuesday.
It's always like this.
Happens on Tuesday.
Fat Tuesday is
Tuesday.
Tuesday. So I think it's the Tuesday after Fat Tuesday. So it'll be next. Yeah, we can't. We'll be on the way to Thailand. So sorry.
We'll be in Thailand.
Yeah. We'll be in Thailand. Yeah, that's right. So. So yeah, we're gonna go to Thailand.
I'm super excited for this flotilla. By the way, I have not seen this area.
It's pretty nice. Yeah. I mean, honestly, had I not, well, you got to get back for work anyway. I was gonna say we could have, had I not known we were doing that, this other thing canceled, we could have changed stuff around, gone early or whatever, But oh well. It's on the 17th this year. Yeah, we'll be in Thailand on the 17th. So we get back from Thailand on the 21st or something.
I just think you don't want to sail with me anymore. Is that what the problem is, babe?
Yeah, that's what it is. So anyway, yeah. So yeah, we're looking forward to that. You'll like the Kochang group. I've sailed a couple times there now. It's really nice. And I'm not sure how many boats. I think we only have 3 boats in the flotilla. It didn't sell out as well as we were hoping. Mainly, I mean, I just think it's so far for all of our, 70% of our viewers are from North America.
That's very true.
And another 20% are from Europe.
Well, the Europeans, can't they just back route it though?
Well, it's still a long way to go for Europeans. I mean, it's not that much shorter. I mean, because it's 25 hours of travel time on a good flight to Thailand from the States, 20 to 25.
I think 26 is a good.
And then the problem is that they're 12 hours on the opposite side of the clock. So you get you leave on a Friday or Thursday, you get there on.
You lose a day. You cross the international date line and you just say goodbye to it.
Yeah. So you leave Thursday, you get there Saturday, then you start sailing Sunday through the rest of the week, and then you come back. So you have to take like a week and a half off of work, and then you're going to be jet lagged the whole time. So it's just really hard to do that. Plus airfare.
That's a really good point. So when you go that far, you are jet lagged when you get there. Your AMs and PMs are kind of flipped. You've lost a day.
Yeah. How big a monohull would you comfortably need for 2 couples? For like a charter or to sail indefinitely, or what are you talking there?
Can I be one of your couples?
All right, Richard. Good night, man. Yeah.
Good night, Richard.
It depends on what you're doing. Are you talking about like for the flotilla or something? I mean, really, I'd say 40, 45 feet.
Our boat was really comfortable, even with like 4-bed, 4-bath setup for 2 couples, because you have storage space. Yeah, you can have your own space still, but
if I were cruising on a monohull, I'd want a 3-cabin 45 footer. 45 footer is pretty good. That like the Beneteau 46 that we took a look at.
There's 2 cabin options, aren't there? They're usually always 2 in the back, 1 in the front, or 1 in the back.
What's that?
There's 2 cabin setups, right?
I don't think so. None of the Beneteaus, because I really don't think so. They have all the engine stuff that goes back there. There are.
Oh, you're right. It has to be.
There are boats that have an aft cabin that's like that, like an ML, but those are all center cockpits. So the cockpit is forward, so there's no like walk through transom to get on, right? Or there might be a walk over transom, but you're not walking through, and you don't, the pilot house or the helm's a little bit forward, and so that way you got the aft stateroom. But I mean, a 2-cabin 40-footer, 45-footer is fine, or a 3-cabin. That's what I would do. Like if I were to buy a monohull to go cruise the world in, that brand new 46 Beneteau, pretty nice.
I mean, there's a rule. You don't go in a boat, I think, bigger than yours and also newer than yours. Because I was really happy with our Beneteau 96 model. Yeah. But this 2019 model, I was like, what?
You get boat envy.
I mean, it's almost like spaceship. It was so pretty. It was so modern. It was so clean.
Yeah.
It didn't feel like you're in a monohull either, which is another reason why I love Cats, is because they had so many windows in there. They had lower windows and higher windows and bigger hatches, and there was so much light in there where you got to see the view of wherever you're sailing. So it was a whole different monohull.
Yeah. So Marie asked, so a Sailing Doodles event in the Caribbean would be a hit? I think so. I think we're going to... Huge. Yeah, so we nothing's set in stone yet. We're still on the preliminary. We've agreed to everything in principle for the first trip with a charter company based out of the Caribbean, smaller company, and we basically set a month. So they're going to let us use one of their boats in the Caribbean. We don't even have a. We're still working on it. There's nothing set in stone, but we're going to sail one of their boats for a week in the Caribbean in July. If and then make videos about it. And if that goes well, they get a lot of interest in it. Then we'll set up a flotilla for the fall and winter, or maybe even sooner. It just depends.
You have got my attention.
Yeah, so we'll see. But I mean, I think a flotilla in the Caribbean, right? Say you do something in the BVI or the Bahamas or whatever. It's a 2 to. I mean, if you're on the West Coast, it's a 1 hour, 2 hour, 4 hour, 5 hour flight. The time zone isn't a big deal, so you leave on you fly.
No jet lag, really.
Yeah, I mean you leave on a Saturday, you fly down the Caribbean, you get on the boat Sunday, you sail all week, you get off the boat Saturday, fly home Sunday, boom, there you go.
Yeah.
So we're gonna work on that, and I think that'll be good. Would love to come to the flotilla, but you already booked to Morocco. Oh wow. And India.
I like that.
Catamaran trip with Malibu strings in the Caribbean, right? Yes. Jen.
We'll talk about that.
If you can make it happen, hey, if you can get Malibu strings to like
promo a boat.
Yeah, if they charter the boat and then bring on you guys and a couple other Malibu strings models, there you go. I think that'd work. Live aboard semi-full-time cruising, selling your New Mexico house and reclothing Florida to buy a live aboard when there. So that's the kind of boat you're looking for. That's 2 couples. Yeah, I mean, depends on what you do with it. 40, 45 feet. If you're going to live on it in Florida, make sure it has air conditioning. That's all I got to say.
True.
If you're going to...
Because we were just in a trailer and we needed our air conditioning the entire time.
When you're out in the islands, right? When you're out in the islands on a mooring or anchored, you don't need air conditioning because...
But if you're in a marina, and anything obstructs your wind...
Oh, yeah.
And you have a...
Yeah.
Significant other breathing on you.
Yeah, really, you need really nice fans for sure.
Yes.
I mean, because when you're in a mooring or on anchor, you swing with the wind. You got your hatches open. It just plus you get those scoops. There's like those inflatable scoops that'll go over and scoop the air in. It's nice.
Good idea. Some people even put tarps up to totally capture and funnel the wind in.
I say those, yeah. And then, but I mean, when you're in a marina. I mean, you're turned sideways to the wind. It's not always down that way. It just gets hot. There's
other
no
boats are bigger next to you, blocking it.
Oh, and he said we'd be welcome aboard. All right. There you go.
Thanks.
Well, I mean, are you looking for a new boat or a used boat? What are you looking for? Like I said, I mean,
we were talking about buying a modest boat.
Yeah.
Because I wanted a boat now, and I was like, why don't we look at lakes, freshwater sailboats, and move them to the ocean?
Yeah, I mean, it's not any cheaper. And you're not going to get a big enough boat. I mean, most sailboats that are on the lake are pretty small because people don't live on them.
I was just thinking like maybe they're not as beaten up.
It's possible, but they're probably used less. It's just
which is a problem too.
Yeah, it's not. They'd be smaller. I mean, we were talking about that, but even so,
size matters.
Okay, I could buy something like the Rough Seas again. That's not necessarily true. Boat prices have gone up so much in the last year just because of all the boats that are destroyed in the Caribbean, right? So I was looking online. I mean, like my 1985, or I was in 84, C&C 37, I paid like $25,000 for it. Now they're going for like 35 or more. It's just because
there's less supply and demand.
Yeah. And that was I was like, okay, maybe we could save up enough to buy a $40,000 boat in a year or two, a year and a half. But I mean.
Well, another thing is...
I couldn't really. We're still... We're not saving anything because we got so many... And now
if we move back to the Caribbean, I won't make a lot of money. But I can be a traveling nurse in the Virgin Islands. So we can just go for a while, come back, I can work, go for a while. And the dogs can be with us, too.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. Mediterranean flotilla next year. We'll see. Maybe so. So I saw that, Jen. Yeah, I emailed them a little bit. I need to get back with them about the Malibu strings thing and kind of say what I was thinking there. I don't know if do they have that kind of budget where they can spend $5,000 on a charter to do that? I mean, they would get 7 videos out of it and a lot of good promotion. I don't know.
Well, the charter company might do a hybrid discount too. So if they can throw in on it and the charter company likes what we're doing and we're promoting them, then maybe from both ends.
Yeah. So pre-owned, good value. Yeah, I mean you can, like I said, the boat prices have gone up a lot in the last year. Even
especially the Caribbean.
Even used prices. So yeah.
Well, sailing's so cool now.
Yeah.
Because people like you, babe.
Oh, right.
Everybody wants to buy a boat.
So, all right, guys. I need to call American Airlines, see if I can cancel that.
God, that would be so perfect.
God,
Cross your fingers. Good mojo.
And then we'll do another one of these. We'll do it open up to the public. I'll set it for like in about 45 minutes, 30 minutes. So we'll do a public one on that. So
sounds good.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for your awesome patronage. We couldn't do it without you. And we'll see you in 30, 40 minutes. And cool. Thanks, guys.
Go get yourself a beer.
Yeah, get a beer and we'll do it. All right.
We'll be back.
Thanks, guys.